Just wanted to get on here and make you guys a quick video tutorial on what you're supposed to be doing today. So I know that this says the sports medicine pathway, however, the directions are going to be the same for the biomedical kids too. So on your home page, you guys should see a large link that says Hurricane Days Assignment. If you click on there first, that should take you to the module down here labeled Hurricane Days Assignment, and you will have one assignment in there. The due date is going to be September the 30th, so just make sure you have all your notes taken by then. So just on a day-to-day basis, I have us signing in on a Google form. So if you click there, make sure that you guys can log in. I have it so that way you guys can only take the attendance once, but you're going to type in your last name and your first name, and then you're going to identify what class period, and you let me know whether or not you have power. So that's just your check-in attendance that you guys will do for both Thursday and Friday. Next, I'll have this video posted here for the watch this video for directions, and I'll probably embed it in here. And then I have this little link here that says click on this link to access the Google document and make your own copy. So if you've never done this before, you're going to click here, and then you should not be able to modify this. You should only be able to view it. So if you go here to File, Make a Copy, then you're going to put this into a folder. So if you have a folder titled Healthcare Science, that's about perfect. And then I'm going to make a copy of this. And once this copy is made, I can actually close the original because this one is going to be my copy. And what I would suggest that you do is please make sure that you put in your name and the date and what class period you are in. So I'm in first period. Once you have all that filled out, you are then going to watch the YouTube videos posted. And I have it on here on the names of the module, but then I posted it on this worksheet as well. You're going to write the definition of each movement as well as the joints that can perform that movement, and then you're going to add in a picture of the movement. So I have put in an example here, but I'm going to show you the example for adduction. So I'm going to click here, and I'm going to watch this video for adduction with Ben. And Ben is going to tell me a lot of stuff, and I'm not going to watch the entire video as I show you the example, but I would highly recommend that you listen to Ben give you this tutorial on how to do abduction and adduction. So in each of his videos, he does give a definition. So for adduction, he is defining this as adduction occurs as the structure is added back towards the midline reference point. Now, if this confuses you, don't worry. He will go on to explain it. And so he gives a little tutorial on this, but for the sake of time, I don't want to make this like a 10-minute long video. But I'm going to type in that definition. So occurs as the structure is added back toward the midline reference point. So I'm going to go ahead and have this in here for that definition. And then the joints that can do it, well, Ben has shown me that it is the shoulder, the fingers. He also shows me at the thumb, at the wrist, at the hip, and the toe. Now, again, I would not advise that you guys actually use the toe for the dance. However, and I do need to change this to ulnar deviation because that is what the video says. But I can put this into this, and the last thing I would need to do is find a picture of the movement, and this is going to be a little bit more difficult than you would think, because if I go to Insert and then go to Image and then go search the web, if I type in shoulder adduction, a lot of times you're going to get multiple different pictures, and sometimes they're right, but most of the time you'll get shoulder pictures, but it's not what you actually want. So I would actually go here and type in shoulder adduction because that's what the picture I would like to add in. I'm going to go to my images, and then let's see, I would like one with an arrow so I don't get confused. So this one's good because it has an arrow showing abduction and adduction, but all I want is the adduction. So I'm actually going to just do a little screenshot. And sometimes my computer, now that it's a little bit older, it doesn't always do a great job of saving these, so we'll just try our best. I'll add this to the picture movement, but I definitely want to have the arrows on here because with the arrows, I can better see the direction of the movement. So I've just added in my information for abduction and adduction. So you're going to do that for every single one of these listed movements. Now, I will tell you, supine and prone, there is no video here. However, if you go to the names of the movements module, which is joints and names of the movement project, if you go here to prone and supine, it has a picture of both of them, so supine, and I'm going to add the definition. This is patient, and let me unbold that. Patient is laying on their back with their face up. Okay, so that is going to be supine. And again, I would need to find a picture of supine. And let me, not shopping. I don't need shopping. I need images. So then I have the opposite for that person, and I will just add that to my, ta-da, worksheet. So I will leave this on there because I know for a fact supine, we don't have the definition on there. But you're just going to fill out the notes to the best of your ability. You should have your own copy, and you should notice it shouldn't have any page breaks. Reason being, with the tables that I've added in, it does make it somewhat difficult to read. Now, once you are done doing all of the notes are going to be required to be turned in. So if I click here, and up at the top, it'll say submit assignment. Right now I have it as 0 points, but I'll put the points in there for, I'll count up how many definitions you guys are doing in the pictures and the movements, and I'll add up how many that it would be, and I'll put the points right here, and you're going to upload this, and it's going to be open until September the 30th, but you'll have 2 days to get the, or I guess technically 4 days to get this done. Make sure you are able to make your own copy. Reminder, that's just file, make a copy, and hopefully you guys will be able to get through this with no problems. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Like I told y'all, sometimes when it rains, I absolutely lose every, my house, the power goes out. Like I said, if you cry too hard, if you sneeze too hard in my household, the power will go out. So I'll do my best to answer your questions, but hopefully this video kind of lays it out for you so you guys can work fairly independently. But let me know if you have any issues, and I'll be happy to try to help.